Real pleasure was never meant to come from a woman. Listen, I'm going to say that again. Real pleasure was never meant to come from a woman. Women give men pleasure, but real pleasure comes from creative thinking and then seeing what you think come into reality by the work of your hands. That's real pleasure. Reverend Jackson has experienced real pleasure. Because this house was an idea in his mind. An architect took it from his mind and put it on paper. He gathered his flock and they went to work, and what was an idea became reality. The word became flesh. So on the day that this house was opened, joy that no female could give. Because now this house, this reality from the mind can house thousands now that can be inspired to go out and make a difference in the world. But as long as you as a man lay down at night and dream about your greatness, but you are never able to manifest how great you are, then the pain of being non-productive makes you seek pleasure that keeps you non-productive. Look at it.
It's like I have no feelings no more. Like, I'm so agitated. Like, all the hate and everything, like, nothing affects me no more. Like, it's like I have no feelings no more. I don't want nobody on here clipping me, calling me a crybaby or nothing. I'm just irritated. I feel like my name just gets slandered so much, and I really don't be doing nothing.
A few moments later.
All right, be safe.
All right, see you tomorrow.
Oh, shit.
Oh, thank you. Huh? I know. I told you earlier. Like, I literally don't be doing nothing. It's just always something. When it comes to my name, it's just always something. Like, it's so rare that I see positive stuff about me. And I literally don't do nothing. Like, nothing.
I'm going to give Cooking with Kaya until maybe the end of the summer before she is completely ruined. Before she completely has ruined her name, her brand, and really her newfound fame. She needs a team. You know, she needs people around her, a little older, to kind of guide her with some of the things that she say, to help her not speak on certain things, and to just teach her how to speak if she's looking to continue to be, you know, like a public figure. At one point they was rooting for her, and now that she allegedly got caught cheating on her boyfriend, that's all kid stuff. And I'm gonna speak from a space where I know she's 20, he's 20, they 21, somewhere up in their early 20s. First and foremost, this type of behavior is expected because she's young. And this is why we try to tell young people not to get in relationships, because it comes with a lot of emotions, a lot of ups, a lot of downs, a lot of things that y'all just can't quite sort out on your own. Y'all don't even know how to sort out your own emotions, let alone somebody else's. And now they're saying that she supposedly cheated, but it was the fact that she lacked that accountability. Not that I'm surprised, because at 20, who's taking accountability? I mean, women in their 40s, 30s, and 50s is not even taking accountability.
If I was one, that would be embarrassing for you. Like, why would you stay with a whore? Why would you cry for a whore when she says she wants you to go get established and that she doesn't want to be in a relationship? Why would you literally cry? Okay? Like, y'all, I've never seen a man cry like that. And I'm not, men can cry. But it just got to the point where it's like, dang, like every time I tell you anything like that. But I think I just need to get out the house for a little bit. Because I'm like overwhelmed right now. Y'all, I'm so irritated. I literally feel chest pains right now. Like, I'm not even lying. I literally feel chest pain. All the hate and everything. Like, I'm so agitated. Like, and I kind of like, I really want to explain it to y'all, but I'm tired of giving people attention. Like, I really want to explain everything. Should I? Or do I think I should just end it real quick? No, y'all. Actually, no. Because I'm going to start crying. I already know. If I explain it, I'm going to start crying. Raven's on her way. But yeah, I just know once I start explaining it, I'm going to start crying. And they're going to clip me. And I don't want to get clipped crying. Oh my gosh. Y'all don't understand how rare it is for me to cry. Like, it's so rare. I hate crying. Last time I really cried was when my sister died. Ever since then, nothing really like affects me. Like nothing could get worse than that. So it's just like all the hate and everything, like nothing affects me no more. Like it's like I have no feelings no more.
Tell us the truth!
Alright, y'all, I'm finna just end for a little bit. I'll probably be back later.
Streamers University is basically one big freak off, and Kai Cenat is the orchestrator. He is Diddy. Think about it, bro. You got Cooking with Kaya out here with a whole boyfriend back at home. She getting passed around like a basketball. Then you got Duke Dennis and DDG in a love triangle with India Love. DDG out here jealous trying to play elite defense because nobody wants him. And the fact that Deshae Frost is even there in the first place solidifies the fact that this is a freak off, because that man knows no bounds when it comes to freakiness. See, y'all gotta understand, streamers are the new rappers, bro, but it's the same thing. I'm telling you, 10 years from now, it's gonna be a freako case that drop, and they're gonna show y'all exactly what was going on. Your favorite streamer probably doing some weird stuff right now.
I was respectful enough to tell him, I still want this, but I just want you to go get established. That's all I was asking for. I just want him to get established. To the point where I kept telling him, like, yo, I got so fed up. I was literally telling him, like, go hang out with boys. You have friends out here. Like, get out the house. You don't gotta stay with me 24/7. Like, I don't know. I just got frustrated. It's just, yeah, I am too young. I just got frustrated of carrying the weight. Y'all, I couldn't do nothing. Like, he didn't let me do nothing. Like, oh my gosh. It was so bad. But anyways, like I said, I'm not gonna speak on his situation.
Emotionally damaged people are always sexually promiscuous. Let me say this again. If you are traumatized, if you are emotionally damaged, you are promiscuous. And do you want to know why?
Why is that?
Emotionally traumatized people require constant validation from others. You married to a woman who's been traumatized, abuse, abandonment, whatever. When you're not around her for too many days, she has to entertain another man because her trauma dictates constant validation. And constant validation means I must have a man in my personal space. You ever date a woman who was crazy about you? She absolutely loved you, so you thought. It was really addiction.
Yeah.
When you finally let her go, when you finally got her to stop stalking you, she ended up with another man like that. And your ego took a hit. You said, wait a minute. I know that woman was crazy about me. Climbed in my window, came to my... You understand? She was... She was crazy about your presence in her life. And the minute you distance yourself from her life, she found a replacement without a problem. Emotionally damaged people are promiscuous because they cannot go without constant validation.
Many of you men are ending up in situations with women who don't really like you like that. They're not really attracted to you like that, but you pay what you weigh, not just with your time, but with your effort, your energy, with your focus, your determination, and you end up giving her that unwarranted validation. And let me tell you something, brothers, when you give a woman unwarranted validation, she's never going to do anything to earn the validation. She's not going to make sure she stays up on top of everything. She's not going to make sure that she does the things that she knows are necessary to keep you in the proper headspace where you are going to do the things that you believe a woman deserves when she keeps you in that headspace.
Get that door. Why you going through her phone, bro? Break that window, bitch. Break the window. Break that window. Oh.
See what I mean? More times than not, you men are with a woman who doesn't desire you. And you think because you have intimacy every now and then, she does desire you. No, it comes to a point where she has an itch that needs to be scratched, and it doesn't matter who scratches it, and you are handy. You're right there. But if a woman is really feeling you, into you, man, she can't keep her hands off you, man. If y'all ain't just wore out from each other, man, y'all, man, 2-3 times a week ain't nothing. 2-3 times a week ain't nothing. That is just child's play for a couple that's really, really into one another. So if your woman is complaining about frequency, if your woman is complaining about you always want intimacy, if your woman's complaining about that, bro, you got the wrong woman. That woman don't like you. That woman don't want you.
She don't want you.
Because these women of today won't listen to these older women. An older woman will tell you, hey, you need to put God first, which these younger women don't care nothing about God at all. Put God first and have someone, be with someone that you can't keep your hands off of, that you want to get it in with all the time. Get you somebody where you got to change the sheets 4-5 times a week. That's what you got to have. People don't understand, especially women in this society. Y'all want to act like intimacy is not a big deal. Y'all want to act like touching is not a big deal. Y'all want to act like, man, penetration of the nation is not a good deal. It is a big deal. It's a huge deal. If it's not taking place, your relationship is over. You're holding on to something that doesn't exist. You know, it's like when somebody fall off something and they reaching trying to grab something, but ain't nothing to grab, dog. You ain't grabbing nothing but air. Ain't nothing to grab. There ain't nothing that's finna slow you down but the ground. And that's the same mindset that women have when it comes to intimacy in the modern relationship. But the crazy thing is, a woman who's not in a relationship will be intimate with a few guys. A woman who is in a relationship act like everything just shut down on her because she's more likely to be with a man who will provide for her, but she don't have no interest in. Like this.
What's your body count?
20 plus. Yeah, I just don't know all of them.
When's the last time you had sex?
A week ago.
Was that like a boyfriend or?
I don't know. He bought me this bag, though.
What do you look for in a guy?
I used to date for personality, but now I'm dating for money because you dudes be having the worst personality ever. Yeah, I'm a hoe to fuck. I don't care.
It's an evil world we live in.
You see what I mean? This is what you men have to understand. We live in a society where you can't even let yourself believe for a moment that you can have something positive with a woman who isn't aroused by you. You can't. That woman's gonna cheat on you. If she's not aroused by you, she's gonna cheat on you. I mean, she may still cheat on you if she's aroused by you, but if she's not, bro, she already got somebody else when y'all get together. See, we're in a society, man, where a bunch of women are okay with the fact that they are gonna have two men. They're going to have their man at home, and then they're going to have a man they can call on when they got an itch need to be scratched. And they don't have the patience, perseverance, focus on anything else. Man, they don't have the type of relationship with God that's going to give them the strength, power, and focus to wait. They don't have that type of patience because they don't have to have it because there's somebody always trying to jake at them all the time. And they don't have the willpower to just resist these things. So rather than focus on other things and just, focus on being a better version of herself and the best woman she could be, she'd rather just have you as her husband and that man over there as the dude. You're her man. He's the man. There's two kind of men in the world when it comes to dealing with a woman. You're either her man or you're the man. I prefer to be the man, just to keep it a buck with you. You understand? Sometimes you can be both, but more times than not, a woman will settle into a situation with a man she's not attracted to, and she'll be married to him. So there is no like, okay, we're going to break up, I'm going to go be with that man. So that man over there, she just has to be intimate with him. Stop telling yourself as a man that a woman who doesn't want to be intimate with you still wants you. She doesn't. We're humans, male, female. The first interest is physical. If that interest isn't there, if that connection isn't there, flee. Flee the scene. It's over, homie. Now, they can tell you, man, that you can bypass that if somebody fall ill and any of those things happen, yes, that's different. But even in that situation, there's only so long somebody's going to go without having that itch scratched, man. I ain't making this up. Something biting me. See? When something itches, you got to scratch it. And depending on how strong the itch is, if something was really biting me, then I would say, man, God, no, man, what's biting me? See what I'm saying? If something's really biting you, you sure enough gonna jump to the itch. But if it's just something that's just itching you a little bit, you might, you might do something. You might just rub it, or you might, you might scrape it up against something. You might use a pencil, whatever you got. You may use something else. But when something is really biting you, boy, you got to scratch. And that's what I'm telling you, man. If your woman has an itch that needs to be scratched, and she doesn't think about you as her primary scratcher, you might well get ready, bro. You finna share her with somebody. And you probably already are. You get all the bills. He get all the thrills. But that's the life that many men are settling into right now. Because you're allowing a woman to be in a position that she don't deserve. Because she don't even like you. Y'all comment down below and let me know what you think about this topic, man. I look forward to hearing what you men have to say. I'm out.
Alpha rule number 1, give a fuck what they say. Alpha rule number 2, do your shit your own way. Alpha rule number 3, always follow G.O.D. Alpha rule number 4, never wife up no